Hi everyone, thank you for coming back. And today we are gonna learn how to do an HTTP ARP spoofing attack in order to be able to see packets going through some device on the network and to be able to intercept and see what's inside those packets. So let me show you what I mean. So we have the router over here. Which is 192.168.1.1. We have the physical PC that run a VMware that I'm using. This is a Parrot operating system, as you can see. And my Parrot operating system is 1.16. So this is 1.16. We have another Galaxy S9 phone over here, Samsung Galaxy S9, which I don't know the IP of this phone, but he is connected to the same network as we are. So it must be something like 192.168.1.24, something like this. I don't know. Usually this device going surfing the website through the router, so he's sending some packets to the router. The router send this to the internet. The packets goes back to the router, and the router sending the packets back and the answer to this mobile phone. What we are going to do now, we are going to tell this Galaxy S9 phone that the MAC address of the router has changed, and instead of AAAA, for example, it's gonna be BBBB. Okay, so this guy will need to send the packets to us. He think he's gonna send them to the new MAC address, which belong to the same IP he already knew, which is the 1.1, but the MAC address has changed, and you're gonna send the packets to the BBBB MAC address, which is ours, with the destination of the same IP of the router. And we are going to send the packets for him to the router, which is gonna take this to the internet, and the router will send the reply back to us, and we're gonna send the reply back to the end device, which is the Galaxy S9. So he thinks he's sending the packets to the correct IP address, which a new MAC address, but it doesn't know this is an ARP spoofing attack, and we are performing a man-in-the-middle attack, and we are able to see all the packets and all the information he sends and all the information he receives, but he doesn't know that we are doing this. Okay, so this is what we are going to do next. How we perform this kind of attack, which is relevant to HTTP only right now and not HTTPS, because HTTPS is encrypted. So we're going to perform this attack on HTTP only. So let me open CMD on my physical PC. My physical PC is 1.10. This is not interesting. The VMware I'm using, the Parrot OS, is 1.16. And first we are going to enable IP forwarding on this Linux machine. IP forwarding is a common used for Linux devices to be able to use the Linux device as a router and to be able to forward packets as the router does usually. Okay, so let's cut the proc sysnet IPv4 and IP forward. We can see that we have 0 over here, so it says that the IP forwarding is off right now. Let's turn it on. So we're gonna do an echo 1 to this file. Let's cut it again, and we have the 1. So the IP forwarding should be on right now. Let's install the arp-scan application. So please go ahead, make sure you are a sudo, whatever needed, and apt install arp scan. Okay, go ahead and install this. Now we're gonna use this arp scan tool in order to find the relevant IP of our target, of the mobile phone, the Galaxy S9 phone, because I don't even know what its IP. Okay, so we're gonna do arp scan -I, and first let's see what is our interface we are using. I'm using Wi-Fi because this kind of attack is working well with the Wi-Fi. I'm not sure it's gonna do the same on a LAN network, on a cable network, so I'm gonna perform this attack on the LAN. And again, the Galaxy S9, the mobile phone, and the physical PC, the VMware, for example, they are on the same network. So our interface is WLAN 0, which is an Wi-Fi interface. So we're gonna do arp scan minus capital I WLAN 0, which is the name of our interface, -L. So we're getting the list of devices, like a short scan. Okay, so this is the physical PC I talked about, this is the router, and this is the Samsung device. Perfect. So this is our target, 1.11. What we are gonna do now, we're gonna open Wireshark. We're gonna capture everything under WLAN 0. Let's filter IP ADDR 1.11, and let's see all the HTTP packets. I'm going to refresh the page I'm on right now on my mobile, and we can see that we are not getting anything. We are not getting any information because, as I told you earlier, the mobile device is sending the packets to the router directly, and we are not involved. So now we are going to perform the ARP spoofing attack, which is gonna confuse the Galaxy S9 phone. Is gonna send the packets to us first. We are gonna send it to the router. We are getting the replies back, and we are sending the replies back to the phone. So he doesn't even know we are performing any kind of man-in-the-middle attack. But we are able to see everything, which is not encrypted HTTP, of course. Okay, so let's go back to the terminal. And let's perform the attack. It's arp spoof -I WLAN 0, which is our interface, -T for target 192.168.111, -R, which is the router, and we are performing the attack right now. Now I'm gonna refresh the page on my mobile phone right now. Let's do that. And we can clearly see that we are getting some packets over here. So we know the attack is working, and all the HTTP packets are going through us, okay, instead of directly to the router and back to the mobile phone. It's going through us to the router, and then we are sending them back to the mobile phone. So what can we get from this kind of attack? Right click on some of the packets. We can see the protocol is HTTP, so right click, follow HTTP stream, and we can see that the mobile phone is surfing to this host, to this website. Okay, so let's copy the host name, which is the website the mobile phone is surfing on right now. Let's paste it over here and see what is it. So it's some website which is not encrypted, connection is not secure, it's HTTPS and not HTTP, and this is why we are getting the packets. This is the attack. I hope you guys like it. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up, and I wish you a great day.